I'm Matt Allhands. I'm the solo pastor at Coram Deo Presbyterian Church in Spokane, Washington. Um, I've been in the PCA since about 2008. I originally started attending an OPC church in Kalispell, Montana, but we changed affiliation shortly after I joined that congregation, just for the sake of uh, having churches closer by and things like that. So popped around a couple of different presbyteries and played a handful of roles since I joined as a member.
My name is Michael Anderson. I am an associate pastor at Christ Church in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where I've been for a little over a year and a half. I grew up in the PCUSA, but I went to a PCA high school in Tacoma, Washington, where the senior pastor at the church was Rob Rayburn, who his father is who the chapel at Covenant Seminary is named after. So that was my inroads into the PCA. Spent some time in other denominations while being PCA in my heart. Attended some PCA churches in college, but it was when I moved to Covenant Seminary that I first joined a PCA church. And then I got ordained as a teaching elder in 2019 at a PCA church in the St. Louis area. And now I'm here in Grand Rapids.
So I'm Andrew Augenstein, and my wife and I are both on staff with Crew, but I'm a ruling elder at Lake Nona Presbyterian Church. Was elected to the office of ruling elder in 2020, or I guess October of 2019, but was installed and ordained in January of 2020. And I've been in the PCA, now it's over probably close to 11 to 12 years. We got married in the PCA, and that was in 2012. So I guess maybe more closer to 15 years. I grew up Lutheran. I always jokingly say I tried to be Baptist non-denominational for a while and couldn't get over the fact that we dedicated babies and didn't baptize them. So I went to college at Ball State University, and the Crew movement there, the staff was heavily involved in a PCA church. And so that's kind of where I naturally ended up, and I became a member, I think in 2011 or 2012. So that's my coming to the PCA. It was an easy transition. We were at a gospel preaching church, and that's kind of where I started falling in love with just Reformed doctrines and things like that as well. So
I'm Jason Cornwell. I serve as the planting pastor at North Augusta Fellowship. We are a mission church of the Palmetto Presbytery, on the outskirts of the Presbytery here in North Augusta, South Carolina. I've been here. We moved here in 2021. I've been in the PCA since 2006, where I was part of a mission church in Greenville, South Carolina. And then I got ordained officially in 2013. So almost 12 years now gone, ordained pastoral.
I'm Kelly Dainert, and I'm the assistant to the pastor at Covenant Presbyterian Church in Lander, Wyoming. And I've been in the PCA since 1981.
All right. Yeah, my name's Alex Ford. I am currently the solo pastor at Brigham City Bible Church in Brigham City, Utah, about an hour north of Salt Lake. I've been in the PCA my entire Christian life, really. I came to faith at age 13 from the youth ministry of a PCA church, and have been in the PCA ever since as a member, and then ultimately as an ordained pastor.
Yeah, my name's Ian Hard, and I am the pastor of Christ Church PCA, and we're in Pembroke, New Hampshire, which is just outside of the capital of Concord. I've been at this church for 8 years, but have been in the PCA my whole life. I was born to my mom's side of the family, RPCES, my dad's side, OPC, baptized in the PCA church, went to Covenant College, went to Covenant Seminary, went back to Covenant Seminary. So pretty much my whole life I've been in the PCA.
My name's Rob Hayes. I'm a ruling elder at Christ the King Presbyterian Church in Houston, Texas, and I've been in the PCA since 1998.
My name is Hans Sujin. I am an assistant pastor at Renewal Presbyterian Church in Philadelphia. We're a member of the Philadelphia Presbytery. I've been at Renewal for a little over a year. Prior to that, we planted a PCA church in Baltimore, Maryland for about 6 years. Then prior to that, served in a couple of other PCA churches as assistant pastors. So the total amount of time that I've been in the PCA, my first PCA church I attended, I was the youth director. Started there 2010. That's a church I was ordained at. So I've been in the PCA for close to 15 years now.
My name is Tim LaCroix. I've been in the PCA for about 25 years and currently the senior pastor of New Life Presbyterian Church in Ithaca, New York, home of Cornell University.
Yeah. My name is Sean Morris. I'm currently serving as the associate minister at Covenant Presbyterian Church in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. That's a little bit outside Knoxville, Tennessee. And let's see, this summer I'm coming up on 10 years of ordained ministry. But prior to that, I was a seminarian for 4 years. And prior to that, a PCA church member during my college years for 2. So I guess that's 16 years in the PCA, generally speaking.
I am Jason Pyland, and I'm the assistant pastor at Redeemer Church in Northeast Ohio. I've been in the PCA here ordained for almost 6 years. But before that, I've been a member of the PCA nonstop since college. But even going back before then, growing up, we were part of NAPARC Church's PCA, ARP, and OPC. So I feel like I've been around the PCA for just about my entire life.
My name is Jim Pakta. I'm an elder at New St. Peter's Presbyterian Church in Dallas. I became an elder in 2013 May. That makes it about 12 years now. And it has been the biggest joy and most major frustration of my life. I have loved it and have wanted to run from it at the same time for the same reasons.
I'm Derek Radney. I'm a teaching elder, pastor at Trinity Church in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I serve, I guess, as the senior pastor. And I've been at this church since 2012 when I helped plant it. And my church was adopted into the PCA in 2016. So I've been in the PCA 8 years, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm Thomas Rickard. I've been in the PCA since 2020. So coming up 4 or 5 years. And so I serve as a solo pastor of a small church in rural Virginia, Seven Springs Presbyterian Church. And so that's been my one and only experience serving in the PCA.
My name is Ray Whitlock. I am a member of Grace Central Presbyterian Church in Columbus, Ohio, home of the national champion Buckeyes. I've been a member there for just under 20 years. It'll be 20 years in August or so. I'm an ordained ruling elder in the PCA. I'm not currently serving on our session,